Hey one, Captain V from All Pro. We are approaching and are in the striped bass season, and I figure I'd give you a couple of quick pro tips. So first things first, you're gonna want to target your striped bass when the water temperature is between 60 and 68 degrees. I like that 65-degree range. Yes, they are around in 55, 58, but the bite gets better as the water gets a little bit warmer and gets into that mid 60 range. So what are we gonna do? We're in mid-April. We did get some warmer weather come in. We want to make sure we have a thermometer, a temperature gauge, when we're going fishing. Especially for those who aren't out there every day, that are fishing, that maybe only can fish on the weekends or after work here or there. See what your water temperature is at. It's important. It's going to tell you if there's going to be an active bite or not. If that water is in the low 50s, you're gonna have to find another location. So let's talk about location. What are we looking for right now? We're looking for the back bay, okay? We're looking for skinny water, shallower water. We're looking for tidal creeks. We're looking for like marshes and runoffs, the mouth of the canals. That's the area where these bass are gonna be feeding. What else are we gonna be looking for? Check your tides. Tides are more important now than probably any other point in the striped bass season. Why? Is because, again, we're looking for warmer water. Therefore, we want an outgoing tide. We don't want an incoming tide pushing the cold water from the ocean into the bay. We want to get that warmer water that's in the bay when it's pushing out. At the same time, it's also pushing the bait fish out, the shrimp out, and the striped bass will feed. So how about timing? You know what? The morning right now is usually not the best of times. When is the best of times? Between 2 o'clock and sunset. Why is that? Because the sun has warmed up the back bay and the shallower waters all morning. So if you could get, a opportunity to fish an outgoing tide, where that tide is moving, outward, after, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock, at night, it stays daylight. That's when you want to be targeting the bass. What kind of lures should we be using at this point? Well, there's a whole array of stuff you can use. I like, as we're getting closer to the sunset area, if I got that outgoing tide, I know I'm in good warm water, I like your plugs, your surface plugs a lot. I like surface plugs that you can work slow or twitch baits. I like that type of stuff. Your swim shads, your jerk, stuff like that is really good. If you're gonna be fishing around structure, I love clam this time of year. Listen, they love bloodworms, but they're expensive. There's other options we could use instead of your bloodworms. But those are the type of things that you're going to look for. If you're on a boat and you can get in the state channel on the outgoing tide and take advantage of some of those runoffs off the marshes and so forth, I'd be fishing those areas real slow, jerky, little twitchy stuff. Very good. So that's my tip for striped bass early season. You want the water temperature, you're going to be looking for that water temperature above 60. You can get 64, 68, I think you're better off. You want to fish the back bay, not up to the ocean. You want to fish a little bit slower stuff, but with some action, and have a blast. Have a blast. I also want to talk about real quick the SW4000. We got them in. You could take advantage of it. These reels are only $129.99. I stand behind them. You get this in the mail. You don't like it. You don't think that it is as smooth as butter. You know what? Just return it. That's it. Just say, hey, I don't like it. Let's open it up. Let's see what you get. So the first thing you're going to notice is you're going to get this really fancy custom-made handle. And yes, this handle is a bit longer. All metal, no plastic. Power handle, power knob, right? You're going to get that. In here are going to be a couple of spare parts that we identified that probably after a year or two, you're going to want to replace those out. You can give us a call. We'll talk you through it. It's not hard. It's right under the spool. As you take the spool off, they're right there. Also, a lot of people aren't aware, and let me make you aware, this is tape. This is just like a branding tape. You're going to take this off. This comes off of here. You don't fish with this on. You don't put your line on this. It will actually, make your line slide. We have a grooved spool there. So with that, you're going to just pull this marketing tape off here. It's to keep the spool clean and stuff like that. You're going to take it off. You can see that there's some grooved lines in there and so forth in the spool. That's where you're going to do your connection. Some people say, well, do I need backing? I'd be honest with you, if you put your braid on properly, you really don't need backing. If you don't want to use that much braid because cost is a factor, then you could put a little bit of mono on the back of it. What would I recommend? I like fishing really closer to 20-pound braid on this. So that's where I would stay with the 20-pound leader. I might go with a 30-pound leader with bass. But you're going to get the real simple. You're going to just put this on like that. You're going to tighten this spool down here like this here, and you're basically set to go. So we're just going to tighten it like that. Make sure this is tight here. And this thing is butter. It is so much butter that all you have to do is like this, and the reel will just literally just wind itself in. It's really that crazy. It's called butter. I mean, that's what everyone says when they get it. They're like, oh my God, this is so smooth. Smooth like butter. The All-Pro SW4000 is on allprotacklebox.com. The beautiful reel. It's our first one, 3-year warranty, under $135 with tax, $140 tax, $129.99. Take advantage of them. Captain V, get on the striped bass, have a blast. Welcome to the spring.